There has been some big changes at the Marapurua log yard in the central North Island. Among them is the arrival of an all-Volvo fleet of wheel loaders, specified by logistics company ISO, when it took over the management of the yard for Kaingaroa Timberlands earlier this year. Included in the fleet was the flagship model for Volvo forestry loaders, the 68-ton L350F, one of the first to go into work in this application, not just in New Zealand, but in the Southern Hemisphere also. Yes, it's big, and it needs to be. The Marapurua yard sends around 7,200 tonnes of sawn logs to Mount Maunganui for export via rail every day, packing out 5 trains with 41 laden wagons. The L350F has the sole responsibility for unloading the trucks that arrive from the forest and is operated day and night in order to keep up. It's a task that is easily handled because those massive 7.2 square metre ensign forks can grab a full bunk of wood in one bite, so it takes only a couple of minutes to unload one of the big doubles that constantly feed the yard. It's a task the Volvo takes in its stride, having been spec'd with an additional 8 tonnes of counterweight, on top of the 8 tonnes that comes as standard to balance the 25 to 30 tonnes of wood at the other end. Those weights hardly stir the balance of the L350F, and regular day shift driver Dennis Nelson says you hardly notice the load in the forks. He is also full of praise for its smooth and quiet operation, which he appreciates after years of having to wear earmuffs because his last machine was so noisy. Powered by a 16-litre 6-cylinder Volvo engine producing 394 kilowatts, 528 horsepower and 2,532 newton meters of torque, it also has plenty of power to get around the yard, transmitted through a 4-speed power shift transmission, with plenty to spare to work the 3 heavy-duty pumps in the hydraulic system. New Zealand logger iron tester Stan Barlow was full of praise for the way the big machine could be precisely manoeuvred, even with a heavy load of logs in the beak, and the option of being able to steer and change gears via armrest-mounted joysticks and buttons, instead of the wheel and column shift lever. It makes this a very versatile and easy machine to operate. For its size, the Volvo is also very frugal, sipping around 25 litres per hour. Not bad for a loader that is often trundling in excess of 90 tonnes around the yard. Volvo has been building wheeled log loaders for more than 50 years, so it's little wonder the L350F is such a star performer. Make sure you get a copy of the November issue of the New Zealand Logger magazine for the full write-up on the Volvo 68-ton L350F forestry loader.